noticed during the course of last season that we'd had an increase in the amount of issues with spectators on the sidelines that had unfortunately progressed up to Essex FA. And generally, nationally, there was a lot of press around obviously parental behaviour in grassroots football. So at Broomfield Football Club, with the backing of an incredibly supportive committee, we decided to see what we could do to adopt respect marshals. And from that point, we then set about a plan to put in policies and procedures through the committee and get those agreed. And we did some training with the managers and also coaches to tell them what our plans were and get their backing behind it. And we're now here sort of 3-4 weeks into the season, and it's working really well for us.
So my daughter has now entered her second year of playing in league football, and last year I did a little bit of reffing, and then when the respect marshal position was introduced here at Broomfield, I thought that's something I'd like to get involved with. I think it's really important that the girls see how we should all encourage and create a safe environment in football, so it's something that really appealed to me.
This season our manager asked any parents to volunteer to be a respect marshal, and I volunteered. The first time I did it, I did one half, another parent did the second half.
Team level, we've got a bit of a rota going, so most of the parents come to every match anyway, so it was very much, if you're happy to do it, could you sort of volunteer and just sort of take your turn, and that's absolutely fine. It's really nice to feel I can actually give something back to the team.
With the other parents and the spectators, and just monitoring behaviour to make sure that any comments are positive and there's no kind of behavioural issues like swearing and aggression towards the players or the other volunteers that are here today. So just to try and keep things nice and positive for the girls.
The respect marshal will wear a lovely high-vis jacket when they arrive for the game. They'll greet the referee, be greeted by the referee. They'll also speak to the home spectators and also the away spectators to explain their role. And just to explain that obviously there is a required behaviour expectation around being on the sideline, and therefore if there are any situations that need to be addressed because of spectator behaviour, the respect marshal will then know the way in which to investigate that when and if that occasion occurs. But hopefully with a few light conversations between parents, hopefully stop anything from escalating.
Absolutely. So high vis to make sure everybody can see. I think it's really important the girls can see that there's somebody taking on this responsibility. And then I have quite an easy job of it really, just ensuring that the parents are supporting the children, supporting the ref, and making sure that the environment that the game is going on in is one that is encouraging and conducive to everybody enjoying the sport.
Having a presence on the sideline, if there are any issues, I'm there. I can go and get members of the club to sort of to assist, but I think basically it's just the presence and the comfort for everyone to know that there is someone there if there is a problem. There's a lot of parents there that don't like the shoutiness sometimes, and just having just the high-vis presence, I think, just reminds everyone we're here for the kids. Just be nice and enjoy the game.
Also to be a witness, to be impartial, just to try and notice any behaviour that might be out of line and not in keeping with the values that we've got as a club and as part of the football.
If I see someone with basically bad language or behaviour that isn't really appropriate for the environment, then I'll probably go over and ask if I can have a word with them, just one-to-one, and just to remind them of the reasons why we're here, to create a positive environment for the girls and our role as spectators in the game.
Respect marshals are able to reach out to, there's always committee members here on the weekend, and they will be able to help and support, and obviously welfare officers, myself and other welfare officers as well, that can intervene. Primarily responsible for home spectators, setting the standard. We also share with our opposition a Matchday summary sheet which explains about what respect marshals are, the role that they play, what opposition teams can expect when they come to Broomfield Football Club, and that they'll see respect marshals and know what their role is, and also about what the matchday environment should be in terms of being safe and fun for the children playing games.
Do you think generally that spectator behaviour is something that can impact negatively on the environment?
Oh, absolutely. I think, the fact that there are so many spectators at youth football, it's because they're people who care about the children. And ultimately, if you're somebody who is an adult in a child's life, you're a role model to them. And you're kind of role modelling when you're a parent, when you're a carer, when you're a teacher. And you're role modelling when you're watching the game on the side. And if you're not behaving in a way that is acceptable, the children are going to see it. It's going to impact how they're enjoying the sport, and it's going to impact how they then treat each other and they treat the referee. So it's really important that they see good role models on side.
I think they can. I think we're all part of the same experience. So we've got players on the pitch and we're by the sideline, but the players can still hear us. We're still part of the same environment, and I think that it's so important that we keep it positive and encourage them and give them as much support as we possibly can.
Do you think spectator behaviour is a potential issue in impacting matchday environment?
Yeah, it definitely can. Sometimes it's really not pleasant to sort of hear the parents sort of get a little bit anxious about it, because at the end of the day, it's kids' football. We're there for them to have a good time, and we don't want an unpleasant environment.
Super straightforward so far. I did all the online safeguarding and all this sort of came into the first match thinking, I need to really be on my toes and aware, and actually it was really straightforward. As I say, we're very lucky. We've got a great group of parents here who are very supportive. We've also got a fantastic coach who leads from the top. He makes it very clear that there's no sort of questioning of the referee's decision. He's very good with the girls, and I think it means that the parents feel comfortable when he's in charge. The referee's always very good. So I haven't actually seen any issues at all. It's quite a straightforward role for me.
What we'd love to see is continued support from Essex FA and also from youth leagues that we play in order to be able to support and adopt respect marshalling across other Essex grassroots clubs. We'll continue doing what we're doing, and we're very proud of what we're doing. And if other dot clubs can look at what we're doing and like what we're doing, respect marshals also get free tea and coffee on match days as well. And obviously we look after referees as well, so we want to continue to do that, because no ref, no game, simple as that.
Perfect. And what message would you give to spectators, mums and dads, family, friends coming to watch youth football?
Enjoy. Come and enjoy it, watching your child, granddaughter, son play football, and be encouraging towards them and enjoy and support them. We're a great football club here. We've got fantastic facilities, very proud of them. We want everyone to enjoy them, and we want obviously the children, particularly on the pitch, to feel that warmth and encouragement from the sidelines.
It's for the kids. It's just a game. Enjoy it. Coach them, be happy for them, encourage them, but it's a game, and win or lose, you're there for the fun of it.